they play my song on so many different dials. Cause I got more than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Wrestle Talk with Bear and BDuB on another edition of BDuB Thoughts. With me at this time, two guests of mine. I got B Ryan to my left and PA to my right. Now, what did you guys, I see your heads are down, look like some disappointment as The Miz, one of my favorite wrestlers, retained the WWE Championship.
In poor form, though. Terrible form.
Alright, yeah, let's get started. Let's start from the top. When in the world was a World Heavyweight Championship match first? I mean, I
can say as far as that match went, Edge did do his thing, but
Botchmania.
Yeah.
Botchamania!
So, Alberto Del Rio, if you're watching, you suck. You're not ready for the big time. You're not even ready for SummerSlam.
Alright, I wouldn't be that mean.
You're not even ready for Velocity.
I wouldn't even be that mean. I would just say he choked, and Edge.
Oh, he choked.
Edge is a great superstar, but he can only carry somebody so far.
Yeah, and
the match sucked.
Absolutely, you know. And Edge had so many great WrestleMania moments. By far, this was his worst. His match with Booker T at WrestleMania 18 was better than that one. But that's enough to talk about that match. I mean,
poor Booker T.
Poor Booker T. Better yet, poor Stone Cold. They don't stop censoring Stone Cold.
Yeah, they censored Stone Cold. They censored that man on a $55.
Even though he was dropping the F-bomb like nuts, but
well, you know, like you said, poor Booker T. I mean, he got up there, tried to steal a little bit of Jerry's shine. That's all he was trying to do. Next thing you know, stunner, boom,
beer stunner.
How about it? WrestleMania stunner with some stink on it. And then let's see what else much. Oh, big match. Cody Rhodes. How about? I was never sold on him going into this match. Was never really a Cody Rhodes fan. But tonight, I tell you, he impressed me. What you think about?
I became a Cody Rhodes fan when he came with the new attitude.
Okay.
When I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. I first heard that whoa, and I'm like somewhere on my ears. And then he came out with the little Dr. Doom hoodie. Actually, no, that was the day he came out with the little cloth over his head and a suit. And he wrestled in a suit.
Looking like a vest?
Yeah, looking like something. But tonight he came out looking like it was like Dr. Doom versus Captain America.
Yes, I mean straight up.
And my favorite part had to be was when he clocked Rey Mysterio with the knee brace and Rey just hung there.
And I'll tell you this.
They finished him off with the crossroads, and that was it.
And I'll tell you this, his daddy,
Cody Rhodes,
the American Dream, will sure be proud of him.
Cody Rhodes' new angle right there. That's his lane right there.
Yeah, you know.
Like he's finally found his heel move.
Right, absolutely. You know who I missed tonight? My boy, speaking of heels, Drew McIntyre. Last year he was billed as the I said it, Drew McIntyre.
Last year, you're right.
He was billed as the
chosen one, and then he got into a fight with his wife.
But
so he was chosen to not be there.
Yeah. And speaking of chosen, I'm glad you said that. Speaking of chosen not to be there, why was Daniel Bryan son as he is on the internet world and Sheamus match removed? I don't understand it.
Hold up. Because nobody wanted to see it.
I thought they probably would have had a decent match.
Because nobody wanted to see it.
It would have been a good technical wrestling.
Because nobody wanted to see it.
If you were sports entertainment fans, probably wouldn't have wanted.
Listen here, fella. Listen here, fella.
Nobody wanted to see it.
Nobody in the WWE wants to see Pale Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan.
But you know what? I can disagree with you. For one reason and one reason only. That core match versus Big Show, Kane, Kofi.
It was the perfect timing.
The issue was people wanted to see it. People did not want to see. All right, we're gonna come out, say hi, have a cameo appearance. All right, everybody do their finisher real quick, and I'm a Cobra hook, pin. All right, see you guys later.
I would have rather seen Daniel Bryan and Sheamus than that.
Yeah. Honestly, but I would not have rather seen Daniel Bryan and Sheamus if the match was going to be just as long.
At least we would have saw Sheamus kick somebody in the face.
No, I would have been mad if I just saw ding ding ding, kick to the face, but then ding ding ding. All right, I'm still the WWE champion, and then walks off. Ah, fella. No,
but you know what though, fella. You know who had a good performance until one botched part of her move, Snooki. She really impressed me.
Yeah,
that China flip. The retro China flip, I was impressed.
And Snooki surprised me. I gotta say, to get up in front of everybody and they're booing her like nuts.
And she still performed.
And then she still performed. And then the next thing you know, they liked her. So
doesn't take
big ups to you, Snooki.
Yeah, and Starship Pain.
Number. What?
Starship Pain to the outside of the ring.
How about it?
But hold up, let's just talk about the only match that matters. Undertaker and Triple H.
We'll get there.
No, we can't go there.
You know what?
Right now.
We got to do the bad before the good.
Yeah, we can't go there right now.
We got so much bad though.
We can't go there.
We
right
got to
now.
do bad before the good.
And you know, what was up? How about? Do you remember my man Hornswoggle finally got swagger tonight?
No, because they messed up the microphone.
But Hornswoggle was cursing though. About that.
So the midget that can't talk was cursing.
He was cursing. And then he definitely said, "I'm rich."
Well, anyway, that's enough to talk about that part. John Cena and The Miz. The match at the end started getting good. That was a count out. I saw aggression at the end.
At the end,
I saw aggression. Like
at first, the match was moving so slow, and we're over here going, "This is boring," because you can't follow up with things like that. Like we're sitting here, like Edge's and Alberto Del Rio's match was, even with all the botches. It was still more. The pace was pushed.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, go ahead.
But with John Cena and Miz's match, it was just kind of we're just gonna dance around the ring, and then John Cena got his combo out, and then once they got outside the ring, all of a sudden you start seeing John Cena do super clotheslines, and that's the Superman and the aggression, the ruthless aggression that made people like John Cena in the first place.
Yeah. And then the match ended
with the double.
And then The Rock
but then The Rock came out and said, no, you will not end WrestleMania like this.
Right.
But I'm gonna say it like this: The Miz they haven't been fair to him. They have not given him an opponent that he can work with. If you think about it, in each pay-per-view, The Miz's match sucked. Randy Orton at Royal Rumble. That was his best match out of the three.
Randy Orton. Oh, we didn't even talk about Randy Orton.
We're gonna get to that. Yeah. Remember, bad before the good.
Jerry Lawler against The Miz. That match was terrible.
Yeah.
It's nobody. His best match all year was the first Monday night of Raw of the year when he took on John Morrison, and they made the match first.
His best match was hoorah. No, I'm joking.
That was his best match all year. And I'm telling you, you give The Miz a good opponent, you're gonna have some good matches.
We didn't get it tonight though.
But
it's not even that John Cena's not a good opponent. It's just they get him in the ring and
it's the same routine.
They're trying to push this whole Superman routine.
Kind of reminds me of somebody, a certain wrestler that someone likes so much.
Hey,
when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Somebody get the dog, please. So
y'all want to get kicked off the show.
If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be the man. I can't let it slide.
Do you want to get kicked off the show?
Anyway, as I was saying,
it's not that gimmick.
It's not that. It's not that John Cena is a bad opponent or bad. He has potential. Like when he first came out, his pace was pushed. Even as a power wrestler, but as he became more face, and then the eventual baby face.
His best matches was with Orton and Edge,
and I liked his matches with Triple H. I liked his matches with Triple H.
They were.
I liked them with Triple H.
Then the Fruity Pebbles came out, and it's been down.
And
he has some good matches.
And did you notice?
And Wade Barrett.
Did anybody notice? Before you get on that, anybody notice every time John Cena's color is talked about, it changes? Like,
yeah, how about that? Red, white, and blue tonight.
Yeah, because when Vince McMahon was like, "It's better than that orange crap you wear." Next thing you know, he had on purple.
But this is what I didn't understand. I mean, I know the country's at war. I'm just touch a little bit sensitive subject real quick. I know the country's at war, but we not like in the Iraqi war in WrestleMania 7. So why was there a lot of... The Rock had a red, white, and blue striped Brahma bull, and then John Cena had the red, white, and blue. Wait a minute. What was up with him coming out with a black choir?
What was up with John Cena coming out with a choir singing "Your time is up, my time is now"? What was up with you coming out with a choir?
Well, if we're gonna talk about the red, white, and blue, why was Mexican Rey Mysterio dressed as Captain America?
How about
Final Justice? If they shouldn't have played Giles' music when he came out, Giles' theme goes and everything. Rey Mysterio.
Hey, you got a point, but and speaking of, you guys said Randy Orton, because that's enough talk about Cena. I was finally glad The Rock delivered. He said it on Twitter, and if you don't know, you follow him at The Rock. Maybe speaking of you going to follow people on Twitter, make sure you follow us at Bear and BDuB. But speaking of which,
call me PA.
Call me PA. Your Twitter name?
No.
That's CJ.
You're not cool enough for Twitter.
I have a Twitter.
My Twitter name is Call Me PA. Get it right.
Call PA. Call me PA, but no, call him PA.
Call me PA. Yeah, that's Twitter.
Yeah, okay. But this is my point. So, The Rock delivered. bottom line, rock bottom, cost Cena the title. Excellent. Now, how about the second best match of the night? Randy Orton and CM Punk.
The reason I like that match, I was on edge the entire time.
Exactly.
And it got kind of brutal.
Yes. Just as it should have, because
it kind of,
leading up to it,
there was so much animosity in it. And the best part about it was a one-on-one match.
What about
nobody
Orton?
Came out,
and mind you,
Orton,
and this is what makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Orton, who's, you know, I don't know if his leg is bum for real, but Orton with a bum leg,
I was getting ready to go there,
is still doing a faster pace than a fresh John Cena and Miz.
But how about when he went to go run and he missed the kick?
Yes, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful performance. And then CM Punk with a nice little cocky smile on his face goes to the top ropes, and Evan Bourne can pretty much tell him what happened to him.
Exactly.
But I even like how CM Punk reversed the RKO.
Yes, pushed him right off, and
he didn't even. That was just great.
We were a little upset because this whole run's been called for a Punk kick all night.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Orton fan. Like Orton and the Punk kicks, like that. That's what I live.
We were calling for RKOs in every match.
RKOs,
every single.
We just
match.
want like WWE. If you're listening, you gotta make Randy Orton that random guy that just comes out and just RKOs.
He just gotta be crazy. Like
leaves.
every match with somebody doing some just RKO out of nowhere.
Right.
And yeah, but the main event of the evening,
which wasn't even the main event.
Well, technically, when you say main event, doesn't always have to be the last match.
The best match.
There's a man over here said it was the halftime show that stole the show.
They had to do it. They had to, because the attention span. We would have been asleep if you think about it. If you look at the way the rest, we would have been asleep. And then exactly.
Raise your hand if you thought it was gonna be 18-1. Come on, just raise your hand.
I ain't gonna lie.
Just raise your hand. Now during the match, raise your hand if you thought it was gonna be 18-1.
Oh, there was a couple of points in there. I mean, when he hit that, with Triple H, that is. Triple H. Don't adjust your sets. Don't adjust the audio on your computers or your televisions. When Triple H hit the pedigree and stuck his tongue out and crossed Undertaker's hand.
Triple H hit the tombstone.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited. You know, it was the match. It was just awesome. When he hit the tombstone, you almost thought it was over.
Hearts was dropping.
It's not even you almost thought it was over. You just knew, because even before
I heard every person's heart beat.
And even then, once again, this is with the pacing of the match. These guys were rumbling so hard and, you know, slamming each other through any and everything. Like the coal mine finally died. And,
the table
died. Oh, the Spanish no state. Oh, that's.
I think there was one chair that pretty much took more punishment.
And one chair and
we saw a head chair shot tonight.
Right. Even then, with all that going on, these guys are clearly gassed, and yet the pace of the match was still up there. It wasn't boring at all. Right. It was had you on the edge of your seat, had you like, oh man, what's about to go on? Like that was great.
It was.
And I'm gonna tell you, them guys hurt themselves.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This is the only thing I would have wished. I would have loved to see HBK come out there, but he didn't. But also, at the end, it just got towards it was just a finisher. If they would have wrestled, hit the finish, wrestled. But you know, Triple H told him, stay down, stay down. It kind of reminded me of last year when Undertaker was telling Shawn Michaels to stay down. That's when it got to a point. I'm sitting there thinking like, wait a minute. Triple H might win this thing. But that was not the case, you know. Undertaker, 19-0, but in the end, he looked like he was 18-0.
I knew Triple H was going to win. I just knew Triple H was going to win. When the Undertaker tried to do his classic, oh, you knock me down, I get up. And he just looked like,
yeah, he's never.
It's not working.
But just like Edge a couple years ago.
I think he needed Paul Bearer. He needed Paul Bearer out there.
He didn't need him. He got Triple H, just like Edge, got caught in that Hell's Gate, 19-0.
Yeah, that move is devastating.
Triple H kept that sledge.
Yeah, Triple H's nose was a little broken. They had the blood leaking, and
but enough. You know, the match was great. But what about the aftermath? I mean,
that aftermath had people wondering a little bit.
You know what?
I'm still debating, but you know what kind of made me wonder, because right after that match, him getting helped off, you know, they had the "Don't Try This at Home" commercial. So
I mean, the thing is though, they can throw that together so quickly.
Yeah,
they can throw that "Don't Try This" together thing so quickly. It's just like you ever been watching like the NFL games or something, and like halftime, all of a sudden you see highlights from like 5 seconds ago, with the music on beat going on with the song. So it's like people are professional with that. So just throwing in a tag they already have is just nothing.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, that whole match, you know, and then at the end, Undertaker being, you know, somebody. How many bodies have we seen the dead man put in body bags, put on stretchers, and put on carts. And this is the first time I've ever seen Undertaker being wheeled on a cart like that. And
after
still
he
conscious.
won the match.
Usually he's always, yes, how about that?
After he won the match.
I mean, like I said, he went 19-0, but in that moment, at that very second, the Undertaker looked like he was 18-1.
Yeah.
But
and that was the match of the night.
any final thoughts?
I want to say predictions.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a couple predictions.
Okay.
All right. Now here's my hope prediction, because John Cena and The Rock are 1-1. Is that The Rock's business with the WWE is not yet finished. I understand he's got to go promote his movie a little bit, but him and John Cena are physically 1-1. And he's got one up on the Miz too. So I don't know what we might do. I honestly want to see a strictly one-on-one beef go on here, because
the Miz,
in my opinion, The Miz was a distraction. If he was just beefing with The Miz or just beefing with John Cena, it would be great. But they're gonna have to pick one. I understand Miz is the champion and everything, and he wants to work with this person and that person, but find him an opponent first. As for John Cena and The Rock, that's a legitimate gripe between the two. So I really think they need to just hit it up in the ring, not just, you know, oh, here's my finisher. Well,
I'm gonna tell you like this, and I've been doing this for a long time, that I feel like if it was about to be over, it would have been The Rock passing the torch to Cena, as Hogan did. I mean, Andre did Hogan, as Hogan did The Rock, you know. But because they said, I've been looking online, The Rock said he's open to wrestling. He plans to return to the ring. Yes, you heard it right here. So I say about
finally
SummerSlam, you know. I mean, it's in LA. What the home, you know.
That match will be headlines, but really, I don't think that would be a good match with Rock and Cena.
No, no.
Honestly,
because Rock is a good wrestler, and Cena is a okay.
But
He's come a long way.
I beg to differ. What about the WrestleMania where The Rock and the Hulk wrestled? And The Rock was breaking the Hulk's ribs and still carrying that match on. Hulk Hogan had broken ribs, wasn't doing anything at all, and The Rock still carried that match.
Yeah.
So if The Rock can carry Hulk, like an older Hulk Hogan with broken ribs, you know,
he called him old. What's wrong with that?
He's an older Hulk Hogan with broken ribs.
Older Hulk Hogan.
I'm serious though. If he can
got a point,
if he can carry an older person with broken ribs, like he can carry John Cena. It's just going to be a matter of push that pace.
Well, you know what? I have yet to do the show, and I'm glad I didn't do it yet. Where I'm gonna rank all the WrestleManias. I can say this will not be number 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, or 10.
It will not be number 27 either. You know,
it'll be number 28.
Let's say it. I'm gonna give it a solid number 18. How about that?
In my opinion, nothing was worse than WrestleMania 13.
About that,
you know,
if let's not talk about WrestleMania 13.
Nothing was worse than that one. The only good thing out of that was Austin and Bret Hart. You know, but. That's just
that match was amazing.
Yeah, and what else can you think about that WrestleMania besides The Rock's first WrestleMania when he was Rocky Maivia?
Rocky.
Undertaker winning the title. That was
this WrestleMania was so bad that I forgot a match that happened before a match that I was watching.
Yeah.
I forgot the match that was before the match that I was watching.
I mean, it wasn't. You know, I mean, it was. I don't know.
Trish Stratus and Layla sure looked.
I will tell you this.
It's not enough.
I'll tell you this.
There were 3 good matches tonight.
Experience or no experience. I'm glad I ain't go. My opinion. I mean,
experience or no experience. If I had won, I would want to meet Layla. I mean,
I think.
What?
I'm sorry, PG rated.
What? What? I want to meet her. She's really cool and she has a nice accent.
Right, accent.
What, Michelle? I love that.
Nice. PG rated.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
WWE PG.
Final thoughts.
Too much blood on John Cena. Clean that up.
Well,
stop bleeping Stone Cold.
Stop bleeping Stone Cold.
Okay.
Even look and see, that's what you get.
Trying to steal his shine.
Oh yeah. Whoa. We completely forgot about that Law and Cole BS. We completely forgot about that.
Terrible.
Michael Cole, if you don't never wrestle again,
do you not ever wear orange again in your life?
If you never wear, you look like a big old orange, my G.
Only thing is that was good about that match. I mean, it was good to see Jerry get his WrestleMania match, but they gotta do that again. Jerry.
And if they don't not make Jerry lose next time, what the heck was that?
Yes, they actually said that Jerry got disqualified because of Stone.
And speculation. You know, everybody in this room, we got like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in this room. We have all speculated that Michael Cole is the official GM.
Well, how about at the end when The Rock just smacked the computer? Michael Cole wasn't there to save it.
But Michael Cole was in the back, and you gotta realize, smartphones can send emails.
Yeah.
So all I gotta do is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying that wasn't the case. I'm just saying I was happy that the laptop finally, because you know he always said
it doesn't matter.
Wait a minute, the laptop's already been destroyed by Edge and
who elbow dropped it, Ric Flair style. Woo!
That laptop is
that's true, but you know that WrestleMania one, and it's
it was a WrestleMania laptop.
Yeah, but how about
you can't buy those?
How about they downgraded? Because that was clearly an HP. When all the time they always use a MacBook.
If Jerry didn't have a MacBook on top of the desk right before right before Undertaker Triple H about that.
But nonetheless, you know, like
the coal mine was destroyed. Everybody,
thank God.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us this episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, B Ryan and BDuB. Make sure you join the Facebook page, and make sure you follow him on Twitter.
Call me PA.
Call me
PA. I already got a bunch of ideas for some of the Rock statements. I do beats, I rap and whatnot. But it's some of the things Rock said that I might have to just put behind his theme song and make a beat and just give to the people.
The fans of Wrestle Talk with B Ryan and BDuB are waiting to hear this.
And I have to ask if anybody got what type of water The Rock was drinking, because I want to know what the people's water is.
What was the people's water?
I want to know. I want to get the people's water. I am a big supporter of the people. And the people's water just seems like, you saw how pumped he was on that water? Like, I would never need Red Bull again. The people's water.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for joining this episode. Make sure you tune in as we will rank the WrestleManias. Thank you.
Yep.